Hi, welcome to the channel. Every now and then I like to go fishing. It's something I used to do when I was a kid, quite a lot, especially with my dad, and I think it's a great way to just relax. Recently, while I was out and about, I came across this beginner's fishing kit for the whole price of £9.99. It's the sort of kit that I would expect maybe a child would ask their parents for, or something that maybe an adult would pick up and say, hey, we're on holiday next week. Let's see if we could try fishing. So let's get this kit open, see what it's like inside, whether it's actually usable, and let's take it along with one of my normal rods and go fishing and see if we can catch something with it. Because if I can catch a fish with this for £9.99, what a great introduction to a hobby. Now, fishing is very, very confusing. If you buy a rod, reel, setup, or one of these beginner type kits, the internet is overwhelming with telling you how to fish and different types of setup. Just so confusing. So I think if you knew nothing about fishing and you bought this, it would probably never get in the water. There are so many things in here that you don't need, or I think it's quite American based. We'll go into that a bit more when we open it up. So alongside this as well, in a separate video, I think I might just make a video of just how to simply set up a rod for float fishing, just so you could, take it down the river and put it in the water. Because I really feel with no instructions, and you go onto the internet and Google how do I set up a fishing rod, it's just wow, so confusing. There are so many different styles and types of fishing. And so I'm just going to set this up literally just as float fishing in the river, nice and simple. Keep it really, really simple and see whether or not I can actually catch a fish with it. So let's get this box open and let's go fishing. Right then, beginner's fishing kit. Let's see what we've got in here. So first up, little reel. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Quite like that. It's actually been oiled. Feels quite smooth. It's got a very heavy line on it. The sort that's going to just bunch up in the river, but it was $9.99. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to stick with this because I want to use the kit as it is. So one reel. And it comes with this little pack. Bobbers. Somebody can tell me in the comments. I normally just use a little pencil float. I think bobbers are more of an American thing. I could be wrong. I'm going to use the bobber today. Some hooks. They're quite large. Some swivels. I shan't be using those. Some shot. There's some lures in there. And some flies. These things here. It's maybe like a more of a sort of predator type fishing, for catching predator fish. Flies, I don't know why they would be in there. And I haven't got a clue what this string thing is here. Literally, no idea. I'm just going to discount all of this. Bobbers, hooks, shot. The rest of it, just go in the bin. If you want it, send me your email address. I'll send the rest of it to you. Actually comes with this little case as well, which is actually quite nice. Oh, you can take sections out. Quite like that. I might actually use that. Take these sections out. Can put my floats on one side. That's quite nice, isn't it? So I shall put this in here and let's go fishing. Here we go. It's quite pretty. Very small, like a junior rod, but yeah, quite like the fact it's small. I might actually use that maybe in my kayak if it's any good. So, $9.99 though to start a hobby. Well, that is if we can actually get it in the water and catch a fish. Actually even comes with a little bag. Been here for about an hour now. I'm having a thoroughly relaxing time. I've had a few bites. I'm using sweet corn. I've lost a few bits of sweet corn. Definitely had some bites. The line on this is terrible. It's really thick and it's all bunching up. But the little bobber float is actually quite nice. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. 1 hour in, let's see if we can catch a fish. Right, we're about 2 hours in, still no fish, and it's like the M11 along here at the moment with boats and canoeing. Right, I'm now packing up. I have had so much fun. I swapped from sweet corn to bread, and I got loads and loads of nibbles on the bread. I missed a couple, but £10. I've had a wonderful morning, and I might come back out again this evening because I'm determined to catch something with it. But yeah, a tenner, you can't go wrong. Absolutely brilliant.